let's talk about logical operators. So we have three main types of operators in logical, which is AND, or, NOT. So they can use to specify a variable. So for example, you can say something like x, for example, x is greater than y, and x is lesser than y. You can use both of the logical operators. So you can write something like both x is greater than y, that's lesser than y, are true, which doesn't make sense, but for now I just think it's true. You can use OR to specify either one of them, which you don't know which one, but one of them is true or false. So you can write something like x is greater than y, or x is lesser than y, is either true or false. So you can write AND to specify that if both of them are true or false. You can use OR to say that one of them is true or false, which you don't know, and NOT is basically just specifying that none of these is the correct one. So you can write something like x greater than y and x lesser than y are not the same. So you can write logical operators like that. So we have logical operators. So now let's talk about the next type of operators, which is not going to be that important. When we're talking about in the practical episode, we'll go a little deep into it, but for now that's mostly it. So now we have identity operators. Identity operators basically include is and is not. So is basically is specifying the variable, telling x is y or x is not y. So that's basically it's a simple type of operator. It's used to define what what the variable is. So that is basically what identity operators are. Now let's move on to membership operators. Now membership operators will not be used yet, but yeah. So you have membership operators, which basically includes in and not in. So these will get useful as we're moving on forward, but for now let's just keep this aside and just remember that there are membership operators. So you have x in y, or you can write x not in y. So that is basically the two types of membership operators. There isn't much to talk about it. When we're doing the practical, there is a lot more that spans, so we'll talk about it in the practical, but that is basically what membership operators are. Now we have the last type of operators, which is bitwise. So bitwise operators is a little different from the others. Bitwise operators are used to do like addition or subtraction for the binary digits of a number. So for example, let's just take this is just an example. Let's take 4578, which has some sort of number like 110011. So it basically takes every single digit and tries to do some addition or subtraction or anything. So there are different types of commands like AND, OR, and etc. But we won't be talking about this just yet, maybe in a practical episode, but for now, this is basically bitwise operators. They're used to do either the addition or subtraction of the binary number of a particular variable. So that is basically what bitwise operators are. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. We talked about all of these operators. We might talk we will talk about how it's worked in our practical episode. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out any new videos. And that's all folks, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.